Oh, pardon me. What about? Oh, this is really lovely. Oh, all right. I have nothing more to say. Oh. What about? Oh, all right. Goodbye.
How can I help you? I've got... What is it you desire? What is it you desire? I'll keep my eyes peeled for anything that might interest you.
Hey. Hello again. Good. What do you want? Let me know what you think of it next time you stop by.
my minder. He's in terrible danger. I was out looking for customers last night when I saw some unsavory types. They were disposing of a Samurai's body in the moat. And in my shock, I let out a cry. I fled as fast as I could to my minder, who hid me under the floor. But when the villains couldn't find me, they took him instead. Please save him. I beg you. Save my minder. Oh, thank you so much. He was taken to the back streets of the Pleasure District. Please hurry before it's too late.
Where's the girl? Tell us the truth, and we'll spare one slice.
Thank you. Those thugs run this town like it's their own playground. And they'll keep harassing us till you take out their boss. So I'm begging you, help us, please. They hold court at the big estate out by the rice fields to the north. You go ahead. I'll follow close behind.
Go! 来やがれ、死滅してやる。
You're alone too, are you? It's been quite a day for a fearless guest. You've come for this lot, is that it? Right. Look here. You seem reasonable. How about we make a deal, you and I? I'll pay you if you leave quietly and forget that you saw anything. So, you're not willing to negotiate? In that case, I hope you're prepared to die! Lend that to me! Cheeky bastard! A hand here, boys! Tired yet? I sure You did it. I really can't thank you enough.
Thank you. Really, Edo is too much. You'd best set up in some other town. But I'll let the others know you helped me. Goodbye.
There's a fair wind blowing today. You had to handle it our business! Now you're going to pay! Who the hell are you? It's Frederick! Who are you? And what are you doing at our dojo? In that case, well... The master isn't here right now. He's actually... You know, our dojo welcomes competition from other sword styles. Why don't we continue this conversation after some sparring? Well said. Just you try to get the better of Toranosuke Shimada. To study the sword, one must first study the mind. Now let us see how well you know yourself. I'm trembling. your own. I have a lot to learn myself.
Carried away. All right then. It's time to finish this.
That got the blood pumping, eh?
Enjoy your victory over the great Tanetsugu Oishi. It won't happen again. I was undefeated for decades until I lost to Master Odani. I will show that old man in the end. And I will show you too. What's that? You will regret those words.
Master Odani will take on any opponent. But he'd be especially pleased to fight someone of your caliber. He's out training by the riverbank, not far from here. Do go and see him.
Oh, good to see. I've got all sorts of medicine. You have to look after yourself.
Oh. I thought it was nigh time you arrived. I'm Nobutomo Odani, the man you've been looking for. I see. So, you've bested Hachiro and Toranosuke, I surmise. You have a fearsome look indeed. Humility is a virtue. Even among those who write their names in history's pages, fortune favors the humble, while arrogance invites only misfortune. Enough talk. It's time you showed me how well you handle a blade. Oh-ho! I look forward to a display of your prowess, young one. Strike me then. Don't be shy. Well done. Well done. There's no overcoming old age. I should put up a proper fight, lest I end up in the infirmary. Quite impressive. Good grief. It sure ain't easy being old. Oh, you win, you win. Your talent appears to be the real deal. Oh, you're a sharp one. Not many would have noticed that. The truth is, I've already begun my service to the shogunate at Kaishu's request, as an instructor to any swordsmen he can gather. Well, I can hardly refuse my cousin, can I? I planned to turn him down as I didn't want to neglect my dojo. But the chance to train someone like you, how could I say no? I suppose I'll be giving my all to this new role. No need to thank me. Well, in any case, I'll do what I can. Rest assured, you are in safe hands now.
Hey, over here.
How are you? All right. I've known that boy. I never expected him to become so calculating. Oh, I see. Come and talk to me anytime.
Do you have some... This suits me well. Come spar with me next time. Later.
What's on your mind? Oh, really? Another time, then. Is there anyone with confidence in their martial skills? Ah, excellent timing, my friend. Someone you know has just become my pupil, you see. Would you care to give them a lesson? Are you ready?
Let's begin. I got careless.
A fine display. Here's a token of my thanks. How you handled my pupil's attacks and threw him off balance was truly impressive.
I was wondering where you were. What can I do for you? You certainly have a discerning eye. You certainly have a discerning eye. I hope we can be of service to you again.
Oh, you're doing well, I trust.
Ah, hello.
Ah, it's you.
I trust you are keeping well. I would like you to have this. I pray it be of some use. How may I assist you? Oh, do you speak true? Please, I would be delighted with your aid. I am ever so happy to see you again. Will you be back? Oh. Are you offering to whisk me away? No, fear not. I know that is not your intent. I have no desire to leave. Until the day comes, we might be together. Of course, for your sake, I would follow you anywhere. Into the very bowels of hell, even, if it meant our living side by side. Oh, you need to speak to me? You came here today just to bid me farewell? I always knew this day would come. I shall always treasure the memories of our time together. I wish you well. Farewell, then. Thank you for coming. It is simply perfect. I see. That concludes our business, does it not?
Oh, pardon. What about? Yes, of course. Well, what is it? Love. With me. You've been so direct, I can't help but blush. All this time, I couldn't bring myself to say it. But I love you too. I want us to be together. Forever. Oh, good. I was just in a bit of a bind. I was about to head out for some air. Care to join me? Thanks. Well, let's get going. It's about those things I said to Mr. Fukuzawa that time with the Syncona. As a doctor, I have to admit, it's been incredibly frustrating. I know that prevention is the surest way to eradicate cholera. But there are so many suffering patients who I simply can't save. If my father were here, I have no doubt he'd already have discovered a cure by now. Easier said than done. But you're right. It doesn't matter what my father would have done. I have my own mission. Sorry. Forget I said anything. Here I am, whining, when I should be thinking about the future. You know, seeing you lately has made me think. I'd like to be an obstetrician one day. It's not much more than a vague idea at this point. But you fight for a promise of a brand new world. And I thought, I'd like to help bring new lives into it. So much has been sacrificed for the sake of what's to come. But there will be so much asked of us yet when it finally arrives. You and your friends will give birth to a new world. And I will help deliver the children. We shall be its champions. It's a nice thought, isn't it? Your timing always seems to be perfect. I'm in the mood to let off some steam. What do you say? Feel like having a drink with me? Then let's go. I know of a good place around here. You know, you've been getting into far too much trouble lately. You're more battered and bruised every time I see you. I wish you would be more careful. Of course. I'll do my best. But I can't save you if you're dead. All I want is for you to stay safe. Look, I'm not saying I don't want you to fight. It was your conviction and courage that made me fall for you in the first place. It's just... Do you know how it feels every time I watch you go? You're always heading for another fight. Always leaving me alone. Sure, that's what you say. But if anything happens, you'll be out of here in a flash. That's just the person you are. You'll stay here with me tonight. And just for tonight, I'm not letting you go anywhere. Don't ever let me go. And so the morning comes, whether we like it or not. Life can be cruel that way. Have a good day, then. I'll be waiting for you. Just come back to me safe.
Over here. If you have business.
I'm well pleased.
Farewell.
How do you do?
What is it this time? I see. That concludes business.
Ah, hello. I'm listening. Very well then. That is all. Till next time.
Oh, you're doing me an eye draft?
You're here. What can I... How lovely. Go ahead. Yes, my spectacles. My eyesight has always been terrible, and I struggled before I had them. I could barely see the ground and kept tripping over. When someone called me from afar, I couldn't tell who it was. My brother couldn't bear it anymore, so he bought the spectacles for me, saving the money little by little. I'm truly grateful to him. All right. I will be going now.
I don't know what... Let's talk. You know how to please. Understood. Be seeing you.
Hey! I'm listening. I can't believe it. Really, Well, take care out there.
Ah, you're here. What do you want? You know your stuff. Really? Alright, fine, but... till the next time. What do you want? Really? Later then.
Hey!
I'm listening. How wonderful. What's that? I suppose I'll have to tell you the story. When I was young, I spent all my energy learning Dutch. But when I arrived in Yokohama, all the Westerners spoke English, and English alone. And sadly, my Dutch withered on the vine. Every now and again, I heard people say that learning Dutch was behind the times. But little did I know how right they were. To be able to interact with the West, I have no choice but to become proficient in English. A lesson learned the hard way. I'm learning the ways of the Tatsumi Ryu, yes, but I'm more concerned with AI as a tool to train both body and mind. If I ever got into a fight with truly dangerous swords, I'd run like the wind. I won't die for no good reason. Besides, versing oneself solely in combat is of little value. It's through education that one is able to exert their true potential. My father was a smart man, a scholar who even balanced the daimyo's books. But due to his social standing, he was treated like dirt. How can we hope to catch up with the West when a soldier's son must become a soldier and a retainer's son must walk the same path? When I saw how Western society works, I want Japan to adopt. Very well then. Till next time.
Oh, you're doing well, I trust.
What is it? Allow me to thank you. Oh. I dabble in drawing. Indeed, there are few hobbies from the act of finding it. Which reminds me, the Japanese are not yet used to the pencil, are they? I will lend you one sometime. Perhaps you could try. I see. Very well then. If you have work to do, then go.
Do I look like a... Suits me. Try to stay out of trouble, you hear?
You look well. What's going on with you today? I shouldn't have underestimated you. Oh? Go on then. Obviously. We had a hard time putting food on the table. My little sister nearly ended up in the pressure district. I realized what was happening and went to get her. I yelled, "If you're going to kill us, do it fast!" Which shocked them, gave us a chance to escape. I wish I could say that was the worst that happened. Let's just say I'm glad Father's back. And I have you to thank for that. So thank you. That's a rather difficult question. He can be a little brusque when he speaks, even to those being kind to him. I'm afraid that extends to his patients, too. I wonder if he just doesn't want others to know how he really feels. A pity, because he might be the most caring man I know. Huh? Oh, all right then. Don't do anything crazy.